Say, man, how y'all doing? We're gonna call this title today, Cigars and Parlay Picks, the ultimate pairing. Yes, we are. That's what this is. Mm-hmm. And if you haven't, please subscribe, like, comment, share, subscribe to this channel, where I give my point of view on giving you the best three-teamer parlay picks that I see in college basketball. If you've been rocking with me the last two vlogs, we winners. We in the winner circle. We playing with house money. I hit both times on both, and I put a card up and where you can go back and check me out. 2 3-teamers back to back. So I took off yesterday, but I'm back on today. Yes, sir. Yes, I am. So we're gonna get the party started. Cigars and parlay pick pairing. Without further ado, the first game I see, 1 o'clock, tip-off time. This is going to be Charleston Cougars, 19-7. They've been balling. They 9-4 in that Coastal Athletic Association, the CAA. They taking on North Carolina A&T Aggies, 5-21. They've been struggling. They 1-12 in the CAA. But I'm gonna tell you something. North Carolina, their record doesn't show the effort that, like, they barely been losing most of the games. A matter of fact, they played Charleston a few days back. They only lost by 3, 66-63. They gonna be back over here in Greensboro, North Carolina, at the Colbert Sports Center. Now they got some seats available. The doors open up at 11 a.m. The cost is only $21, and there's some seats available. The X Factor player for Charleston is going to be Ante Brozovic, the senior forward out of Zip Grip, Croatia. Give me one. It don't matter. What you got a taste for? If you gonna do Mexican, I can do beef burritos. All right, I apologize that I had to get my order in, cause the wife will order say she swift with it, doc. She swift with it. I gotta get it in. But anyway, Auntie Brozovic, the senior forward out of Zip is called Zagreb, Croatia. He's for 18 points a game, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, shooting 54% from the field. And then North Carolina X Factor player is Ryan Forrest, the sophomore guard. He out of Marion, Arkansas. 19 points a game. He balling. 3 rebounds, 1 assist, shooting almost 40% from the field. The point spread is 8.5. Charleston Cougars supposed to beat North Carolina 8.5. And the over and under is 147.5. I did the numbers, and I ain't gonna lie to you. The numbers showing me Charleston should win by 11 today. And the over, well, the over and under came just shy under, like 138 or something like that. But see, sometimes you gotta look at trends, and this is one I'm gonna go with the trend. North Carolina, they a hard beat, and if they lose today, they only lose by 5. So we're gonna take the plus 8.5. North Carolina A&T Aggies don't get beat by 8.5 points. Alright, on to the next one. This is 1 o'clock too. 1 o'clock game. Jacksonville Dolphins, 16-9. They 10-3 in the A-Sun. Taking on North Alabama. North Alabama is 18-8, and they 10-3 in the A-Sun. North Alabama is on a 4-game win streak. They've been doing their thing. They're going to be over here in Alabama at the Flowers Hall in Florence, Alabama. I don't see any tickets available. The point spread is 6.5. The over and under is 143.5. The X Factor player for Jacksonville is Robert McCray, the junior guard out of Columbia, South Carolina. Shout out to Columbia. 16 points a game, 4 rebounds, 4.5 assists, shooting 44% from the field. And then for North Alabama, we looking at Cigar Lane, the junior guard. He out of Huntsville, Alabama. I gotta get down to Huntsville. 16 points a game, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, shooting 40% from the field. My numbers say ride with Jacksonville not to get beat by 6.5. And the over combined today, they should go over the 143.5. They should get to about 155 or so. But you know what? I trust the point spread better than I do the over and under. So we're gonna go with plus 6.5. Because from my numbers showing, it's if Jacksonville lose today, they only lose by 2 points. 1 to 2 points. So let's take the plus 6.5. Last but not least, this is going to be, I started not to touch this one, but it's Cigar Parlay pair picks. I had to go for it. Auburn Tigers going with Roll Tide, Alabama. They playing today, tip-off time at 3 o'clock. You can catch it on ESPN. Number 1, Auburn. Number 2, Alabama. Auburn is 22-2. They 10-1 in the SEC. Alabama is 21-3, and they 10-1 in the SEC. The over and under is 171.5. The point spread is 2.5. Alabama. Alabama's supposed to win by 2.5. They will be down in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, at that Coleman Coliseum. They got some tickets still on sale. If you want to catch this one, the doors open up at 1 o'clock. They got them for the low, $352. $352. Auburn X Factor player is John Broome, the senior forward. I've been watching him. He out of Plant City, Florida. 18 points a game, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, 50% from the field. I'm telling you, he a beast. X Factor player for Roll Tide, Alabama Crimson Tide, Mark Sears. Remember the old Sears? Oh, okay, we'll talk later. The senior guard out of Muscle Shoals, Alabama. What the hell is Muscle? Muscle Shoals? Shoals, Alabama. 17 points a game, 3 rebounds, 4.9 assists, shooting 40% from the field. This gonna be a close one. I did the numbers. They should go over 171 and a half. I'm looking at about 179 combined. And I'm also looking at Alabama should win by 5. So let's take the 2.5. Alabama gonna beat Auburn over 2.5 points today. Matter of fact, Alabama is on a 7-game win streak. So that's it. That's the 3 team. I enjoyed y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed me. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let's go. It's a lot of games today. You know what? I'm going to come back for today because we got games all day today. And I'll do another 3 team college. And if I see a 2-teamer NBA, I got you. We'll holler. Y'all have a great one. I'll be back.